Now, this photo is from some Civil War battleground, and the person claims to have caught paranormal content, if you will. But of course, in this picture, it doesn't look like there's anything. But if you look at the second one, it looks like they may have caught paranormal activity. Or so you think at first glance. But there might be an explanation for it. So as this person points out, there's a setting on these older digital cameras that keep the shutter open longer so you can get light streaks and double exposure effects like what you see here. The camera moves during the exposure, so the head and the body are just the people who are actually in the photo who move to a different position during the exposure. So it might not be anything paranormal, it might be like that person said. And then another person said, your enhanced contrast shot makes it pretty clear what is happening here. You had the camera pointing at head height when you took the picture, but you didn't hold it still throughout the entire exposure of the shot. The left trail on the left is showing how you move the camera during the course of the exposure. There's one steady bright light source above the girl's head on the bottom left, and after you press the button to take the picture while the sensor was still collecting data for the low light exposure shot, you pointed the camera down, then to the right, and then down some bearing slightly to the left. And those two explanations seem legit. It seems like that at first that this was a paranormal experience, but as they explained when it came to the camera, that seems more like the legit answer of what's really going on, and it's not paranormal. I tend to think that those two people were right about what happened and that it wasn't paranormal. Granted, though, it was on a Civil War battleground that they took these photos, so it could be paranormal, but I think I'm leaning more towards the logical explanation that it was just a camera trick. But you tell me in the comment section of what you think.